Today is 857 day that I'm sharing lessons to learn. I'm learning how this to support your dreams. Your goals allow you to become the person that you want to become. Sharing is caring. Everyone knows that when you share, you care. So that means we need to learn what to share and what not to share. So today we'll focus on a list of 10 things that every single person needs to share with other people. Because we need to share the best things with others. Because when you share it, you're able to expand it. Because the best things on earth supposed to be shared, not kept alone. We need to share the good things. So today I will share 10 things that every single person is supposed to consider. How I'm able to share those things, because those things needs to be shared. So number one is interests and hobbies. Interests and hobbies. It might be that you love some kind of interest and you love solitude and love doing something by yourself. But I truly believe that sometimes you need to share that. Maybe the end result, or maybe that hobby that you want to pursue with others. It might be that you are a sports person and now you love to play volleyball, basketball, soccer, football, anything. It might be that you're really looking for really have that interest or hobby with other people and share that experience with other people. And if you want that hobby or interest as a solitude and do by yourself, then really share what you have done with other people and show your passion, and other people could really see that how passionate about your interest are you. And really they said, okay, if you are passionate about your interest so much, I need to find something that I could be passionate the same way as you do. And sharing is very, very important. Number two is achievements and failures. Achievements and failures. That means we need to share that. Significant achievements and failures. Because both are beneficial. Achievements could inspire and failures could inspire. Aspire is that people want to be like you, and inspire is that if you went through that, people will be inspired to take action and not be afraid to really make mistakes. Because a lot of times people believe that when someone reaches the top and they achieved a lot, they never experience hardships. But when you're able to be like on the top and share all the failures that you went through, people say, if you went through that, that means that I will need to go through very similar things. And people get ready for that. So being able to share achievements and failures at the same time is very, very important to really inspire people to really move forward beyond their current limits. Number three is goals and aspirations. Goals and aspirations is very, very important to share. Maybe from not a get-go, but I'm really sharing that this is what I'm working on. Because a lot of times people are working by themselves and you're not able to get results because nobody knows what you're working on. So being able to share your goals and aspirations, some people will bring resources. Because when you're working hard, and people see that you're putting a lot of effort and you're not giving up, people will want to help. So when you share, you're able to get more resources. If you everything keep to yourself, nobody will be able to help. Yeah, exactly what I love that example that if you are stopping by the sidewalk and your car broke down, if you sit in a car, no one will come out to help you. Nobody will understand that you need help to fix your car. But if you come out of the car, open the hood, and people start to see that you're trying to figure out something, some mechanic could stop by and help you to fix the car. So that means that you really need to stand out and really open everything in your life to be able to fix it and potentially go and achieve it. So that means when you share goals and aspiration, potentially will be able to really help. At the same time, people will be inspired by the goals, and really they will create their own goals as well. So it's very important that we share our goals and aspirations. Number four is challenges and struggles. Challenges and struggles. Because if people see only results, people could start become discouraged. Because every single person has adversity, setbacks, disappointments, challenges, struggles. And if a person who has massive results don't share that they have them, it could be discouraged. Like, oh, like you see that person have everything smooth. Maybe that's destiny says that this is what they supposed to do. For me, I have so much struggles, and maybe destiny says to me that I'm not supposed to pursue it. No, that's not true. Every single person needs to go through struggles and setbacks. And when we're able to share those challenges and struggles that we're going through to be able to achieve the things, it's much more relatable. because relatability is very, very important to really inspire people. Because if people are not able to relate, they will not be inspired. So challenges and struggles are one of the things that when you share, you're able to relate and you'll connect with people. Because when you share all the achievements, of course you can say that all the people will admire you, but they will connect with you only when you share challenges and struggles. And I think that every single person needs to work on that, including myself. Sometimes it's not easy to share challenges and struggles because a lot of times you're going through them. Now, of course, one of the biggest thing that when we need to understand is when you went through challenges, when you went through struggles, it's very easy to share because you are a different person. When you are in the struggle, it might be that it could be more difficult, but you still need to find the key people. Every single person needs to have key people that they're able to share every challenge, every struggle that they need to overcome. Personal relationships is the next one. So that means that when we have personal relationships, we need to really share what kind of relationships do we want to have, what kind of boundaries you want to have. Because if you don't share what kind of boundaries and relationships you want to have, nobody will want to. No one will know how to connect with you. Boundaries is very, very important. Knowing how to message, when to message, and everything between, like what you tolerate, what you don't tolerate, because it's very, very important to really design your boundaries that people could follow. Because if sometimes people say, oh, like I don't like this person because it doesn't follow my boundaries, like did you mention, did you explain, what was important for you, what is not important? So personal relationships are very important, and share what you love in relationships and what you don't like in relationships, that people could be aware what they could do and what they can do with you, because this is just who you are as a person. And next is life lessons and wisdom. We need to share that. Well, I think that every single person have life wisdom. Every single person has wisdom because everyone had experiences, and of course we're able to reflect on them, and we're supposed to share them. This is very, very important. That's why, like, humans and people are moving forward because we're able to share, we're able to write, we're able to share, and really we're able to stand on every single person's shoulders. If you just stand and help other people to stand on your shoulders. And I think that that's one of the most important parts of a human's life, is being able to share life wisdom, to share lessons and wisdom that you gather to other people. But sharing is caring, and this is very, very important to really share those personal insights. The next is gratitude and positivity. Truly believe, like, one of the most important things that people are able to share is gratitude and positivity. Now, the first question is, do you have gratitude and positivity? And if you don't have it, that means that we need to work on it to receive it, and work on it to really be grateful and be really appreciative, and speak out loud and speak quietly in your mind all the things that you're grateful for. I just could never emphasize enough how important it is to really be grateful and share that gratitude. So that means if you say that I never share gratitude, I never share positivity, so maybe that's the time to say that, to make that cross in the line and say, like, that's it. From today, I will work to improve my gratitude, to improve my positivity, that I could share gratitude on a consistent basis. I could share positivity on a consistent basis. So build that attitude of person who are very grateful, because it's very, very attractive. Because if you don't have anyone to share with your gratitude, positivity, so maybe with your attitude, you pushed people away. Maybe because you never had gratitude and positivity, never attracted people. So maybe there's a time to really learn how to really appreciate everything in your life. Every single piece of life could be appreciative, because what you appreciate. So the more grateful you are, the more things that you get to be grateful for. The next one is personal growth and development. So that means that you're able to really go in and inspire people by self-improvement. So share what you're going through, where you came from, where you are, and where you're going. Where you came from, where you are, and where you're going. Because that is very, very, very important. Now, of course, from those three, which one do you think that's the most important? I truly believe that the most important part is where you're going. And what kind of personal growth you will need to overcome. Because when you say that this is where I'm going, this is where I'm going, and this is where I am. And I will go through everything needed to really to grow myself, improve myself, and allow people to see the growth that you committed to it. So commitment is very important, because when you show commitment and when you really say that this is who I want to become, this is who I am now, and I'm stepping those small steps towards that, people will get very, very inspired by your personal growth and development, and share those. Share what you're working on. Number 9 is learning experiences. Really being able to share comfortably with all the lessons, failures, and being able to say, this is what they did, this is what they learned. And all those experiences is very, very important to share. I think that every single person have a lot of life experiences. And I think that we're supposed to share more with us. This is what I experienced. This is what I learned from it. This is what kind of wisdom that I gathered. This is what I insight. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what I'm not supposed to do. And when you're able to really share experiences, I think that we're able to elevate the association. Because when every single person shares it, this is what I learned, this is what I experienced, this is what I reflected on. So everyone is growing as an association. Because I think that the most important part when you have association is not sharing like who won the game last Friday. No, I think that's what's supposed to share is like, what did you learn last Friday? What did you learn last weekend to make sure that we elevate our association, including ourselves. And the last one is still need to share our preference and taste. That means that when you really exposing yourself with other people, we need to make sure that we do things that we love. It might be that like one person is great for one thing, but it not be other one, because every person is different. So like it might be that you love one aspect to do it with one person, and you will do something different than other persons. We're not able to do that every single hobby interest with one person. It might be that you need to, that's why you need to association. With one person, you really improve one aspect of life. With the other person, you include other aspect of life. So preferences is very important to understanding what kind of person or what kind of preference do you have, and you need to share your preferences to make sure that they understand your taste, your preference. Because if you, just for example, you hate certain type of food, that means that you will not go with those people who love that food. So that means, of course, if you want to go to eat and you have total different palates, maybe this will be not best connection. Maybe we can like do something else besides eating food with that company, because it's very important to have those preferences and tastes that we can align our activities with what we want to do, and really making sure that association is important, but at the same time, our preferences are very important as well. So when we go through life, I think there's so many things that we need to share. And I think that those 10 things that I mentioned are very, very important to share. And we need to learn how to share. And probably the most important part, I still believe that one of the most important things that we need to learn how to share is gratefulness, appreciation, and really being able to share that I appreciate you as my friend, I appreciate you as my mentee, I appreciate you as my mentor, I appreciated this relationships, and I want really to expand it to another level. So I hope you just win, and see you tomorrow.